Is it not written in your law that ye are gods? You understand what I'm saying? So it just depends on what level you own based on, whether you're human or whether you're immortal.
At ease, it's your boy Soul Immortal. Guys, the world that we live in as men is a lot different than the world that women live in, right? And what I mean by that is, you can take a man that's single, right? That's quote unquote doing his thing in life. He's doing big things. He's following his dreams. He's working on his life mission. And we see this man as being a great man. In other words, he's winning, right? But in the world of women, it's a little bit different. So you can have a woman following that same blueprint, right? Following her life mission, achieving her goals and doing all these great things. But in the world of women, her life is still going to be incomplete. And the reason that is because she doesn't have you as a man in her life, right? So you can take, these boss chicks on Instagram, man, with the, million plus followers, the perfect body, the Benz in the driveway, the perfect career. And in the world of women, really, she can't even compete with little Shaniqua that works, as a barista at Barnes and Nobles with only 300 subs, because little Shaniqua is posting pics on the weekend of her husband and her going on dates, her and her husband cooking meals. Now, why is this? It's because you, my brothers, as men, are the Heisman trophies. So knowing this, we can finally make sense of two things, right? One, let's take your successful woman. Let's take a Kim Kardashian, for example. Kim Kardashian has always struck me as a woman that really doesn't need a man. I mean, just looking at her, and I'm not a fan of her or not a fan of hers, but just looking at her from the outside, she just seems like a person that loves herself enough, as a single woman, that she can just stand alone and be a successful woman. But since, Jessica down the road who sells, snow cones at the football games on Saturdays, has a husband and beautiful children that she's posted on Instagram and Facebook and is looked at, up on high. Now Kim Kardashian and the several women just like her feel like they have to go out, and follow suit. So looking at Kanye, guys like that are just a pawn. You know what I'm saying? Guys like that are just, Heisman trophies that are set on the shelf to collect dust, that are brought out every once in a while just to show, other women that they still, have that trophy. But women like this really don't need or really want husbands or men in their lives. They're just following suit. Now, this second type woman is the sole reason why this video is titled the way it is, right? Because you have some women that aren't really focused on being successful in life and doing great things or whatever. You have some women that their sole purpose from a very young age is only to hop from pipe to pipe to pipe. Their sole mission is simply to get vitamin D. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, no woman is immune to getting this bug of validation, of having to have a husband or a boo or whatever. So these women go through the same type setup, right? They go through a period from going from every single guy left and right every other weekend to saying, now, you know what? Now I wanna put my name on the ballot, right? Now I wanna get me a Heisman trophy. And guess what happens? Boom, they land your ass. So after the award ceremony, right, or wedding, whichever you want to call it, after the award ceremony, now you have the perfect wife, right? The sister that was hopping, on Peter to Peter to Peter every weekend is now the model wife, right? How about no? I mean, for a couple of seasons, it may be good because, all women like to post TikTok videos with the new hubby, right? All women like to post, matching pajama pictures during Christmas. But what happens when that new car smell just wears off? I'm going to tell you, brothers, this is the type of woman that makes every single man say they'll never get married. And I'll tell you why. This is the woman that'll be posting a picture of her man that morning And that same evening before the sun sets, she's in another man's inbox, setting up vitamin D appointments. You know what I'm saying? This is the type woman that's always working late, just so she can hook up, with another man to get that extra side of meat, for the weekend comes, right? This is the type woman, man, that just fell through the cracks and somehow landed her a Heisman Trophy. And I'm telling you guys, you have to be aware of this as men. Now, brothers, I said all of that just to say this. Contrary to popular belief, there are women of all shapes, sizes, colors, races, and ages, that will cater to you every single weekend while you watching Green Bay play football. Hell, they'll even keep the fridge full of the coldest of old Milwaukee. And they're doing that because they genuinely like you. They're doing that because they genuinely want to be with you. But on the other end of the spectrum, there are some women that want you strictly as, a status symbol. There are some women that want you strictly as a prop for IG, just to remind, the other population of women, that the trophy is still on the mantle. These are the women you need to avoid, guys. It's funny because we always hear, the term trophy wife. Whole time, it's been us men that's been the trophy.
Men, beware of the many beautiful faces of death. All men will eventually see the path. Once they see the path, they must understand that they have now become prey to the strange woman. You need to know what it is she wants and understand how to stay alive. Fellas, have you ever danced with the devil?